I'm Marcus Boston, and welcome to another edition of BLG News for the week of November the 19th. I want to first start off and thank my lovely wife, Renee, for stepping in for me last week and doing the news. I was a little bit under the weather and I wasn't able to shoot the news last week. You wouldn't have wanted to see me. Wasn't doing too well last week. I thank Renee for stepping in and thank her for using that great picture that she used of me doing what I do best, eating, of course. So again, thank you, Renee, for stepping in and filling in for me and helping us out and keeping everything going. The first story I want to talk about is Thanksgiving. BLG would like to wish all of its fans a happy Thanksgiving this week. Spend time with your family, friends, loved ones, and have a great time. Thanksgiving is the time for us to be thankful for everything that we have and everything that's been done for us. And of course, Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, just simply because I get to eat. So I like Thanksgiving, and BLG would like to just wish everybody, all of its fans, a happy Thanksgiving. The second story I want to talk to you about briefly is what happened last week with the Baker Hostess. If you are not aware, or if you don't know, Hostess filed for bankruptcy and is now closed. Last week was, I believe Friday was the last day. It's closed. It's no longer Hostess. I was a big fan of Hostess. Grew up eating Twinkies and the apple pies and some of the other treats that they made. I mean, Hostess, I really like the Twinkies. So let's hope that someone else steps up into the picture and makes another Twinkie. The third story I want to talk to you about was brought to us by one of our fans, our great BLG fans, Mr. Bruce Edwards. He alerted us to this, and this is the time where I will go ahead and say that this story deals with some viewer discretion due to language and violence. So this is the time that if there are any young children that are watching this, if you've got your kids watching the video, you might want to let them go ahead and leave out of the room at this particular time. But for most of our fans, most of you guys know that the majority of the work that we do is injury work, serious injury, car accidents, medical malpractice, things of that nature. But we do handle criminal defense matters to jury trials for criminal defense cases, specifically DUIs, assaults, and things of that nature. So this story does tie into one of our practice areas, and we would thank Mr. Bruce Edwards for alerting us to this. If you would like to also, if you've got a story that you want us to talk about, you can just send us an email at info@bostonlawllc.com. Again, that's info@bostonlawllc.com, and you can either link the story to us or give us an idea of what's going on, and we'll try to get that story into the news for that particular week. But back to this particular segment. If you have not been aware that there have been some bus assaults and bus altercations that have happened throughout the country. The famous one of last month was in Cleveland with Mr. Artis Hughes, bus driver, who got into an altercation with the passenger in that particular instance, and the video went viral. It was on YouTube, and it was just a really bad situation. Mr. Hughes is actually charged criminally in that matter. But I say all that to say that the bus violence has made its way to Maryland, and at this particular point, let's take a look.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes, the bus driver in the girl's face.
Come on, baby.
Oh my God!
Let's stop this. Come on.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
They're gonna come all the way back here.
Oh my God! Serious?
Watch out. You want to fight somebody?
Yo!
You want to fight somebody?
Hey,
You want to fight somebody?
what happened?
You want to fight somebody?
Yo!
You want to fight somebody, man?
Again, because we know a lot of people in the Metro DC area take public transportation to get to and from work, just be careful out there, because you just never know when a situation like what we just watched could take place. And finally, the last story that I want to talk to you about this week is our Toys for Tots drive. We've been talking about it over the last couple of weeks. We're still in talks with the United States military, with the Marine Corps, specifically on the Toys for Tots drive that we are trying to get together for next month. So continue to watch the videos. We'll have more information, location, things of that nature in the upcoming weeks. We would definitely like to see some of our fans come out and show some support with this. It's a great cause, and it's something that's very good for the young people in the area. We participated and did one last year, and it was excellent. So we would like to see that same type of enthusiasm and that same those same results, and actually better this year. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.